Good morning, everyone. How you doing? It's a beautiful morning here. We've had a little bit of excitement last night. Two of my birds in the back decided they were going to sleep in the tree, and I tried everything in the world to get them out. But as daylight was almost gone, I was like, no. And so I left them up there, let Solomon loose, got up this morning, put on my head lamp, uh, for breakfast, took his breakfast up to him. He was in his box, swapped out his waters, looked up, and they were still in the tree because it was really dark. And so I was like, okay. So I went and got Tashir, let her run for a while. And as daylight was hitting this morning, I went up just to check on the situation. They were still in the tree, and I was going to let her run for as long as I could without it being too close to the time of them coming out of the tree. By the time I got to the back door of the house, I heard a commotion. So I went back out and I hollered, Tashir, no. I mean, I couldn't see anything. And as I come around the corner, there she is standing at the gate, and the two birds were up the path a little bit. So she did stop when I hollered at her. I assume the birds, when they came down, got her attention and she went after them. But with me saying her name and stop and no, she was standing at the gate. So it's good and bad, but that's okay. I really wanted to be there when that moment happened, but I wasn't. I should have stayed up there at that point, but I didn't. All right, so this morning I have my chicken thighs. I put two packages in the oven this morning. They're baking now, and I put one package in the freezer for this winter when I need to make a dog food and I'm not going to the store. So that one's up in the freezer for now. Um, so I'm going to be making dog food, and making the dog food. I'm also going to make a little extra spaghetti and have the girls have spaghetti today for their treat. Um, I have some stuff downstairs on the shelves, some canned goods that I need to rotate out. I'm going to bring up a lot of tuna that was down there. It's in oil, and so I'm going to feed that to the girls and the dogs and so on and so forth. I know in my big freezer I have salmon, but I was holding that off for Solomon and Tashir for wintertime. Um, that's a really good winter meal for them, is like tuna and brown rice with vegetables. Um, they love it. Well, Solomon loves it. She hasn't had it yet, but she is a good eater. So they had the pizza party yesterday. Everybody got pizza. Uh, Very cheap pizzas, large pizzas for $9.99. So I got two of them. Steak hoagies were buy one get one free. So I bought four of those. We ate one apiece. The girls in the house got pizza. Solomon got pizza. Tashir got pizza. So everybody got pizza at the pizza party yesterday. Um, that's what we do. I mean, there's just two of us, but we get our fill. We put ours in the refrigerator and we heat it up for snacks the next day, the day after, and then we'll have dinner. Um, so we'll probably have a half a steak hoagie a piece today for lunch. Um, and then I'll make some sort of dinner tonight. I have those wings. I really would like to. I should have baked those with these, but I didn't want to get them done right away. I do have a funny story about a mouse in the house in the oven. So I sat both the pizzas in the oven and all the steak hoagies in the oven um, during the day. So I was bebopping around doing whatever. And I was like, okay, so I need to put those in the fridge now. I go in there, and one end of one of the hoagie wrappers is all chewed off, and some of the bread is off that half. So that mouse is now running through the oven, which means we can't keep any kind of food in there if it's not on. So I'd never seen that before. I just cut that side of the hoagie off, and I cut that in half, and I gave that to the girls in the house, and I wrapped up the other half. We'll eat that. It's okay. I was really, really upset though. I've always had a problem with mice in this house, and it's ramping up right now. So I need to get more poison out. They didn't like the last poison. They didn't even eat it. The last poison I got. So we're going to get some new stuff. Yeah, we need to get rid of these mice because that is annoying. Okay, where am I at? Okay. Anything else about last night? Yesterday? Not really. Okay. I wanted to talk about the comment, the statement that Trump made about smart people not liking him. I mean, I really am still floored that he said that. And every time I see something on it, I just laugh because it is so funny to me. Why would he say that? Why would he say that smart people don't like me? Why would he say that? Does that mean that a population of people who do not like him, he considers them smart people? Or does he just consider the people that follow him just not smart people? I'm really curious about this, and I really wanted to kind of take a little time and think about it because I found it really funny. You know, it's almost as funny as when he said the he loves the uneducated. What did that mean? Okay, so when he says smart people don't like me, this is what I've come up with. That means he likes people who fall for the sleight of hand. That means he likes people who are mesmerized by smoke and mirrors, right? I mean, because if you know it's an illusion and you know it is a trick, it's a sleight of hand or smoke and mirrors, the distraction for the truth. Okay. He apparently likes people who are easily swayed from conviction to complicit. Do you know what that means? Some of us do, right? Okay. That means that the people that like him believe the king cares about our country and we the people. Do you really think he cares about our country? As he gets more wealthier and wealthier and he takes away from us, we the people, and now we are going to bail out Argentina? Do you know that their economic situation is how we're going? It's the same outline that Musk wants all of the dictators to follow. It's the business plan that Elon Musk. Anyway, I know smart people only would understand what I'm saying. He loves people who were patriots that are now loyalists. He likes those people, but does he care about them? You know, when you listen to him speak, it's always about him. He's the best. He's the greatest. He's done more. I mean, we know there's people in our everyday life, and we just kind of, whatever. They're one uppers. And I don't deal with one uppers very well. Like if I say, I've been shooting guns since I was 7 years old, and someone will say, well, if you don't practice, you're never going to be as good as I am because I took training with such and such. Okay, but like I've said, when you grow up with something, it's a lot different than when you are in a class. Same way with self defense, same way with whatever, one uppers. You know, I am in the process of picking up my longbow, and I might go up today and get it. I just don't feel like dealing with Tashir's bath today. I really just don't feel like giving Tashir a bath today. I want to get the barn situated. I want to do dog food, and I may go pick up my longbow. But I'm doing my longbow as a way to meditate in a way, focus on something. I, I don't know, a hobby, stepping into my father's shoes a bit. Just a lot of different things right there. So yeah, that's what I want to do. Might even see if my husband can start making arrows. Wouldn't that be something? So anyway, I've also been in contact with a traditional longbow club, and I've been welcomed to come to their club, and it's very close. It's in the town that I go to, the JC, so I could do like an early morning shoot and go grocery shopping afterwards. Wouldn't that be fun? So anyway, picking up the longbow. I don't know, you guys. We're gonna make Argentina great again. This is where I don't understand why the MAGA America First crowd isn't stepping up and speaking out about this, because this is extremely serious. Number one, to understand how Argentina got in the position that it's in. It's because of that business plan of running the country like a business rather than a country, and taking away the things from the country's people and being self indulgent with the tax money. Do we really need a ballroom? Did we really need a club at the White House? You know, do we need all this extra spending that he's doing? And then now we're going to put how many billion? Is it 20 billion into Argentina? Tina? I haven't heard much about Greenland anymore. And I haven't heard much about Canada anymore. I think when his alliance with Putin was busted up, that screwed his ideas for Greenland and Canada. But now we have Russia putting drones through Denmark and into Poland, and it's coming, guys. This can only this can only be solved in three ways. And I will say to the smart people out there, you know the three ways. So prepare for it. Militarizing the military against civilians, bounty hunters. What are we heading for, and who do we blame? I still believe the Supreme Court is the utmost to blame for all of this. Criminal king with no guardrails. Now he's weaponizing the DOJ like he said that Biden did, which was an absolute bold faced lie. But now he's going after people. Hey, I'm no fan of Comey, trust me. But what he's doing is wrong, regardless. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. Oh, I gotta go get into my bibs. Might make me some breakfast first. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance.